Ian, very briefly about TextileGenesis. We're based out of Hong Kong with a development center in India, and this week we also have presence in London. Before I get into the application of blockchain in the apparel supply chain, just by a quick show of hands, how many of you would say that you're confident and know enough about blockchain? Well, that's quite good, actually. Typically, I see one or two hands, yeah? But anyhow, it's a good starting point before we get into the application of blockchain in the apparel industry. Blockchain essentially has three distinct features, the way we see it, right? The most fundamental feature about blockchain is actually it's a database. So if you ask me what exactly it is, it's nothing but a database. We were talking about Excel sheets earlier, yeah? I'm sure most of you have worked in Excel sheet. What is Excel sheet? A very, very simple way to store data. Now, what's special about blockchain as a database is actually once you write something on that database using blockchain, it cannot be modified, cannot be erased, cannot be altered. And that's what is called immutability. So a database which is almost impossible to alter because of advanced cryptography, because of distributed storage of the data, that's the first fundamental thing about blockchain. The second core thing about blockchain is actually it creates a natural chain of custody because it's connecting transactions to each other. So it's a perfect technology if you're trying to create an audit trail. It's a perfect technology if you're trying to map a supply chain because it connects transactions to each other. That's how the database technology is designed. Third, distinctive and very unique thing about blockchain, and I think this is a conceptual breakthrough, but you can achieve this with or without blockchain, is the idea of tokenization. What it means is you can take a physical asset, convert it into digital token or a digital twin, and as the physical asset moves along the supply chain, the digital twin actually captures the information across the supply chain. Now, what you will notice is I have not even talked once about cryptocurrency and our dear Bitcoins, right? So this mental connect that people make about blockchain and cryptocurrency is just one application of blockchain. What we see is the significant impact that blockchain would have is around the supply chain authentication. That's where we see the maximum potential would lie, although right now I would say 90 to 95% of the effort is in fintech and in the whole cryptocurrency world, right? But part of that is also quite a bit of speculation.